Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Mars and Logan, and today I'm presenting you guys with a video on how to unlock the diamond sniper rifles. Now, I know this is going to be a really requested video since I got diamond snipers, and I know like a lot of people, especially with, I don't know, without how all the challenges are working on this game, it's really weird. So this is going to be the easiest way and easiest method. I'm going to break down every single camo challenge for you guys so that you guys get to pretty much hopefully have the best experience trying to level these up and get diamond points so that you can hopefully eventually unlock atomic camo, unless you're just trying to get diamond. You know, if you're just trying to get that, or even just one gun gold, hopefully I can help you out with that. So I just want to point out real quick that the Type 99 and the 3-line rifle, they're both going to be the same exact kind of like camo challenges. The Car 98 is going to be a little bit different, so I'll have to explain it. It's only one camo thing that's different though, so we'll explain that last. But let's just go ahead and get straight into it. I'm going to break down everything, even for like, I'm going to show you guys the best maps and the best spots and everything for long shots, how to get your bloodthirsties, because I know that those are the two hardest things. So, and then there's also a perk that's kind of missing right now, at least of recording this video. We'll get into it. There's a lot of stuff. So, for the first one, you just want to get 300 eliminations. A lot of these are self-explanatory, so you'll be able to do it on your own. Just eliminations. Other one is headshots. Again, pretty easy, just headshots. For this, it's going to be multi-kills, so just 2 kills back to back, and it doesn't even have to be that quick, honestly. Multi-kills you should be able to get down pretty easily as well. 5 kills without dying, which is going to be the bloodthirsties. Now, I'm going to show you guys the best spots, in my opinion, to get bloodthirsties, which is going to be the long shot spots, because you can just sit back, hard scope. I'll even give you the best attachments for it as well, and so that you get those one-shot kills across the map and whatnot. I got you guys for that, but we'll do that last. All right, so let's get straight into the other attachments first. So you got the long shots there, long range, and then same with this one. It's going to be long range, but with, or no, sorry, this one is long range with the stock one. And now, I do want to say, whenever you're grinding out these camo challenges, do not do the long shot one until you're doing this one. So you can just do them both at the same time. It'll be a lot easier instead of having to do 100 long shots and then do it again. You know what I mean? I waited until this attachment, or until this camo came out, or until I got it, I guess, and leveled it up. And it's going to make it so that you will be able to use it, and it'll be a lot better. Trust me. You just want to do them both at the same time. You might as well. It's going to be a lot easier. So, and then for the other one, it's point blank kills. Now, this one is probably the hardest one in my opinion that I had the hardest time with. You have to just go up to people and shoot them pretty much straight face to face. It's pretty honestly annoying, but luckily right now the point or the DOS house, I think is how you say in the map, is out right now 24/7. So go play that, get these done. That'll be the easiest thing to do, and just try to run up to people and no scope them or quick scope them right in the face. If Shipment 24/7 is out by the time you're watching this video, then definitely play that. That's by far the best playlist to play. You want to play a small map, so sadly I didn't have that when I did it, and yeah, it wasn't fun. Holding your breath, pretty easy. You just hold your breath whenever you zoom in. And then for these, just make sure to run the certain attachments that it tells you to run, and you should be good. And then you just get headshots and ADS kills, which ADS is just from when you're aimed down sight, so pretty easy. The one that's going to be different, so because for the 3-line rifle, they're going to be the same for those 3. So you'll have just long shots. Again, do that with the other long shots, and then this one, the ADS, like I said, you know that one is, and then headshots with those. So the one that's a little bit difficult is the Car 98. Also, by the way, for the 3-line rifle, I think it's a bug right now to be able to get 100 bloodthirsties. I think that's kind of crazy that you need 100. I'm just a no-life, so I got it, and I've been sniping for like years. So, but even for someone like me that's been sniping for like 14 years since Call of Duty 4, it was kind of hard to get a little bit. So, I mean, yeah, I can see why this one. I would honestly, if you want to come back to this, you could save that one for last, and hopefully they'll update it and change it, because I think it's supposed to be 30, not 100. That's pretty nuts, especially for a sniper. But so for the Car 98. The ones that are going to be a little bit different, it's going to be, oh wait, actually real quick, I forgot. The 3-line rifle. So when you're getting this one gold, you want to make sure that there's going to be an attachment that tells you to use the vital. I think it's this one right here, yeah. So for the blood spatter, for, what is it called? The death artist category, it tells you to use the vital proficiency, which it doesn't exist on the 3-line rifle. So at least of making this video, so this is if it doesn't say that and it says something else and you're watching this video, then you're fine, don't worry about it. But if you're watching it and it does say vital on here, make sure to check it real quick for the last thing that it says. And what you want to replace it with is you want to replace it with the hard scope proficiency, and it'll work instead. So it was really weird. Luckily, someone on Twitter told me about it, so I got really lucky, and then it ended up counting toward it. So run the other attachments, but then for the proficiency, run the hardscope one, and it'll go ahead and get you the gold camo on that. So like I said, for the last thing now is going to be the Car 98. Now this is where it's going to be the weird one. It's get 100 kills without taking damage from the enemy while using these attachments. And The shitty thing is, one of these attachments makes it so that you get only 40 damage. I'm pretty sure it's the magazine, the 6.5, which is this one right here, which made it terrible, and I mean absolutely terrible to get, because it makes it so that it's pretty much a 2-shot unless you headshot. So what I ended up doing is I went into domination and to hardcore, and I played dot, and I would recommend playing blitz because it's the most people possible, and you can just sit back, hard scope, get your 100 kills that way, and it'll be a lot easier. And it sucks because it's while not taking damage. It is a little bit like tedious to do, but it works, so I would just do it. That's the way that I did it. You just play hardcore for that. And then for the best game mode overall, when you're doing, whenever you're doing all the challenges, I like to play domination, just lasts the longest. But if you're doing long shots and bloodthirsties, I highly recommend doing blitz, because the most people are going to be there. You're going to have the best chance from hiding when you're sitting back doing long shots and whatnot, and it's just going to be a lot better, trust me. I would highly recommend that. So I want to give you guys overall the best maps for long shots and bloodthirsties, just so, because I know that's going to be the hardest challenges for people to do, and then the point blanks. There's only going to be a few maps that I found. So what you want to do is kind of like, you want to lobby surf, so you want to kind of like go through and just anytime you get a map that you don't like, back out, get the map you want, and then go ahead and play them. So for me, the best maps are going to be, if you want to write this down or something, go ahead and write them down. I'm going to give you guys the best maps. So, and I'm going to show you all the spots on these maps as well, so don't worry. We'll get into that. But here's going to be the map. So if you have like a pen and paper or something, write them down, or your phone or anything. It's going to be Demi, I don't know how to say this map. But this map right here, the snowy map, all right, with the house. Perfect map for long shots. I love this map. Desert Siege, also great map for long shots. These are the maps I like to play. Dome, amazing map. I know what you're thinking, it's a small map, but I promise you, I got so many long shots on this map, and I'm going to show you guys where they're at. And then this map is pretty good for long shots as well, so if you want to do this one, this is a very good one. And then I think that is, oh no, and then Oasis. Oasis is another really good one for long shots. And then Red Star. Red Star, such a good map. Probably the best map, honestly, for long shots, I would say, in my opinion. Other than that, I backed out on every other map. Those are the only maps I did for long shots and bloodthirsties. Because you just sit back and you do it. So we're going to go through all the maps, and I'm going to give you guys the best spots. So it's going to be cut up for each one. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and get straight to the first map, and I'll give you guys the spot. And actually, before we get into the spots, real quick, whenever you're setting up stuff, I just want to point out what you really want to do. I don't know the exact attachments, but whenever it tells you to do long shots for, like, let's say whatever it is that you have to do, whatever attachment it makes you do, you pretty much want to set up your thing so that you get the most damage possible. So you want to get like that, like I said, 128 damage, whatever you can do to get you more damage. Same with the magazine, it should give you more damage as well. And then you want to have the best ammo type. You want to run the length. 100%, you have to run this one. This will give you the most overall best experience when you're going for these. And then damage range. You want to kind of just try to get up your damage range and also your damage overall and whatnot. So don't worry about ADS speed and all that. Honestly, you don't really have to when you're doing that. So if it lets you use one, because some of these attachments are mandatory, but if there's a one that is not being used, make sure to get your damage range and your damage up. That's the most important thing you can do when doing these long shots and whatnot. So we're going to get straight into the maps now and show you guys the best spots. Alright, so while you're playing Domination, there's two spots that I like to use. So on Domination, you'll either spawn on this side or you'll spawn behind the church over there. So for the first spot, or house, whatever it is, for the first spot, I like to kind of just like sit back here and kind of pick people off, because up there counts for long shots, over there counts for long shots. You can come over here, you know, look around. You just make sure that you stay back a little bit. There's this spot right here, if it actually lets me up. Okay, it's not letting me up. Okay, never mind. Forget that spot. That spot's not good. But this spot right here on the house, this is a spot that I liked it because you can kind of head glitch off of it. So like way back over here will be a spawn, and you can just kind of like pick people off and whatnot. And it's pretty easy, honestly. You just pick them off and kind of hard scope and do what you gotta do. Get your long shots. And that's going to be this good spot for this side. And then if you spawn on the other side, I'm pretty sure you guys already know where this spot's going to be. But it's going to be on top of this house right here. Now, there's a bunch of ways you can get onto it. But like another spot, so let's say if you spawn back here, you just come up, you jump there, and then you can jump up. Or you can just climb up the roof and break this little window here. And then you should be good. But I like to sit right here, and there's going to be tons of people coming out from over here. These are all going to count as long shots right there. They're a little bit closer, it won't, but all back there. There's like a spawn right here. Perfect spot for long shots. I've almost gotten a few nukes just doing this spot, so it's a really good spot. So let's move on to the next map now. Alright, and now we're on to the next map, which is going to be Desert Siege. And I want to point out one thing I forgot to tell you guys. Whenever you are running, going for these long shots, run deployable cover. I promise you this is going to come in so much clutch whenever you're doing this. So This is going to be one side if you're spawning on this side. This right here is a super good head glitch. You can zoom down. Everything down there is going to count as long shots because B is going to be like right here for this domination point right here. So like I said, domination is the best. I'm telling you, absolute best for long shots and bloodthirsties. It's so easy. Just watch B, and that's a good spot right up there. That's where you want to camp it out. But if you're spawning on this side, the spot that I like to go to is right up here. If you don't have your wall yet, I usually place my deployable wall right here, and then I just kind of camp behind it and just kind of like peek up, zoom off. There's always going to be people here and whatnot. But if you don't have your wall yet, I'd kind of sit back a little bit and, you know, kind of get some cover just to make sure that you don't get picked off from somebody. But the second you get your wall, 100% come up and come right up here, and then just place your wall, and you should be good to go. You can hide right behind it, and it's pretty nice, and you can just use it for cover. So this is the only really spot that I have on this map, but it's a perfect map for long shots, so definitely play that. Let's move to the next map now. Alright, so now we are moved on to the map Dome. Now this is honestly a really good map for long shots, but again, you want your deployable wall. But what you want to do is you want to sit back here. Usually you should break this stuff off right here, this little wood stuff, just so it's not in the way. You can kind of just shoot it on. Don't break. But get it all out of there. Whatever, it's fine. But just come right back here. You place your wall, and then in domination, a spawn is going to be right over there. You will get killed from behind a lot. It happens, but again, you're just going for the long shots. It doesn't really matter. But all down there is going to be long shots, so that's going to be really good. And then, of course, if you have the other side, the other good side is going to be right over here. I like to, for some reason, a lot of people like to camp up there, so you're going to get that a lot. But the perfect spot is right here. You just place your wall again, just so you have a little bit of cover, break this stuff out of the way. Honestly, you could leave it as well. Place your wall, and then you just kind of peek back and forth, peek back and forth. There's going to be people like all around here in this spot. All that right there is going to count for long shots. I got a lot of long shots doing that as well. Same with Bloodthirsty, so super good spot as well now. But that's pretty much it for this map, so let's go ahead and go to the next one now. Alright, so now we have the map Gabatu. Now this is a really, really good map for long shots as well. You're going to get 2 spots on this, and it's pretty self-explanatory on this map, honestly, but you can use your wall again, get that ready. You can either come up in this little area right here, and then you can open this window, and you should be good to go. You got long shots all right down here. It's a super good map for long shots. You can kind of sit up there on the little rock as well. But then, of course, if you know, again, if you're playing domination, other side, you're going to sit all the way up there, which I didn't know, by the way, but you can get up there. I did not know that, but you don't want to go up there for long shots and bloodthirsty. It doesn't work. Right here is going to be the best spot. So if you're spawning on this side, come over to this side right over here, and then bam, you got yourself this rock right here, and just try to pick people off. Now, it is a little hard to pick people off right here because they're always running back and forth, but hopefully if you get a good lobby and they're all kind of sitting up there, then you can kind of just pick them off while they're sitting there, because you'll have that extra damage on your gun with whatever attachment you're running, and you should be good to go, honestly. Okay, so now we are on to the last 2 maps. It's going to be Oasis. So right here on this truck is a really good spot. You're going to want your field wall or whatever it's called, your deployable cover. You're going to want to place it on this truck. Now be careful because this truck can blow up. So if you have a grenade on, you blow it up first and then sit on it because it will blow up. But you place your wall right here on top, and then you can kind of just sit back. There's going to be a lot of people coming over here because B's right there. So you cut them, try to get them right there. And then way down at the end down there, there's going to be people always flanking from that side. So, you know, just pick them off out while you can and whatnot. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it'll be like if you're on the other side over here. Whenever you get onto this side, if you have this spawn, then you want to come to this building right here, which you should be able to access through the stairs right here. And then, bam, you got yourself a good spot right here. Actually, it's going to be this window. So you can pick people off from the windows there, and then people are always flanking over there, so you can always pick them off. Like you have a little head glitch right there and whatnot, and you can just pick them off as they go. So pretty good spot on this map. This map is a little bit slower though than compared to the others, but it still works. It just has long shots on it. Now we'll get to the last and the best map in my opinion. Alright, now we're on to the best map in my opinion for long shots. There's just so many spots you can go. One of the spots I like to go is right up here. You can place your deployable wall up here, deployable cover, and then kind of just sit back. There's always going to be people up there, so you'll get long shots. Honestly, if you want a little bit more cover, you can even come back to this truck back here. Should be tons of people going down here and whatnot. You can sit on this tank right here. Bam, so many places for long shots. Sometimes they're going to be spawning over there, and if it just so happens that you're spawning over here, literally just come all the way back, and you can just sit back on this truck right here. Bam, long shots all down there. And then the best spot in my opinion though, if you get this side, oh my god, I got so many bloodthirsties and long shots in this spot with all my snipers. It's crazy. So what you want to do is you want to get up in this area up here, and you're gonna have so much cover, and especially with the deployable cover, it's so freaking nice. So you want to come up here and come to this doorway over here, and this spot right here, place your deployable cover kind of like to an angle a little bit, like right here on the side, So a lot of people are going to be coming through here on domination. So they'll come out right here. You get all these right here as long shots, and then pick off anyone all in this area right here. Just watch out for the window because sometimes there are people there. You will have your deployable cover to cover you from down below though, so that'll be nice. But wow, dude, this spot's crazy. I'm telling you, best spot for bloodthirsties and long shots. Hopefully this video helped you guys out though. If it did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. Like I said, if you need the class setups and you want best settings for sniping, all that stuff, I have that all in the pinned comment. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. This did take me a bit of time to like kind of come through and set up and whatnot, and I got diamond obviously, so it took me, it was a grind, man. If you guys are going through it, I understand, trust me. I got gold, I got diamond, everything for snipers, and it was definitely a struggle. But here's what the deployable cover looks like. Pretty nice. You can just hide behind it. It's really nice, honestly. So yeah, do what you want to do, whatever helps, you know, whatever. Like I said though, these are the best advice I can give you for getting diamond snipers. It's definitely a grind, but you know, it's worth it in the end, I think, just especially if you're going for atomic camo. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you're new, subscribe, all the good stuff. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.